Hello creative mind, welcome home. I'm Survival. In the previous classes, I introduced you to the PixelLab app. I showed you how you can make designs on the PixelLab, simple and basic designs on the PixelLab app. And I also showed you how you can make 3D wall mockup on the PixelLab app. Today we'll still be making another 3D wall mockup on the PixelLab app, but this time we will not be finishing it on the app. After making the write-up and probably the primary designs, we will be using Photopea online to convert the design to a 3D wall mockup. So let's get to work. Open up the app. Um, so when you open up the app, I want to add an image. So I'll be using this to add an image. This is it. This plus icon here. Okay, I'll click on it from gallery. So this is the logo. Okay, I'll reduce the size a bit. But before I proceed with this design, I think the size of my canvas is something I'm not comfortable with. I'll want to reset it. This is where I will go. Okay, I'll click on the three dots, click on image size. I want the height to be 900. I'm okay with that. I'll click OK. So this is it. The next thing I want to do is to write my company name. I'll go to text, I'll add text, click on edit, and then I'll write my company name, Survivals Creativity. Survivals Creativity. I'll click OK. I'll position it here. I want to change the font to something thick. I'll use this arm wrestler. Okay, I think I'm okay with it. I'll click OK. So the next thing I'll put beneath to be, let me delete this. The next thing I'll put beneath to be services. I'll edit it. I'll write our services. Okay. I'll bring it down. So I'll list our services. Okay, I think we are into web design. Okay, I'll add text again. Edit. We are also into graphics design. Okay, the next one will be video production. I'll edit video production. Okay, now to add text, make sure you are clicking outside you are clicking on a blank space. The way I'm selecting video production now, with this I cannot add text, I can only delete. But once I click outside, I will be able to add text. Make sure you are in the alphabet section. So I will edit it and then write training. Okay, that is what we are into. So I'll put in my contact details. I'll add text, edit, contact details. Plus 234, that's my number, 234-810-6829-388. Plus 2+234-810-6829-388. Okay. The next one, I'll add my website, www.survivalscreativity survivalscreativity.com. So that is it. Okay. The next thing I want to do is this. I want to reduce the size of all these texts. They are too big. I want to reduce them a bit. Okay. I'll start with this. I'll go to size. I want it to be 50. Okay. I'll go to the next one. Size. I'll reduce it to 50. Okay. This one, I'll reduce it to 50. I'll reduce it to 50. Okay, I'll also reduce this one to 50. I'll reduce this to 50. I'll reduce this one to 50. Okay. Services, I'll reduce it to 50. Okay. I think something like this. Okay, let me place all this in the middle. I want to increase my logo a little bit, just a bit, something like this. I want to place it in the middle. I'll go to relative position, push it to the middle. My text, survivor's creativity, I also push it to the middle. It's already set to the middle. Services, I want it to come down a bit. Okay, I can now set all these things now. Graphics design, web design, training, video production, training. I'm having a big challenge moving this training because it's too small. Okay, I think something like this then. Service, I'll move it to the center. Okay, it's already there. My phone number, I'll move it to the middle. Okay, my website, I'll move it to the middle. I think I already have a nice design. So I'll remove the grid here. I want to bring down the service a little bit, services a little bit. I'll bring down this one a little bit. I will increase this one a bit. I think something like this is okay. So let me make sure they are all set in the middle. Sorry, relative position middle. This one, make sure it's still in the middle. Services, make sure it's still in the middle. Phone number, middle. Okay, I think I like what I'm having here. So the next thing I'll be doing here now is to work on the colors. Okay, let me change the color of my phone number because they cannot all be plain white. I think I like this. Okay, let me change the color of my website. I think I like this. Let me change the color of services, though it will have to be a different color. I think I like what I'm seeing there. So having done that, the next thing I will need to do now is to merge all these layers. I'll merge all these layers. I'm trying to make a way that what I'm trying to achieve here is this. I want these services to have a white shadow because it's a dark color. If I merge it together with other layers will appear nice, having this having a shadow, a dark shadow, but these services will not look well. So what will happen is this. I think I know what to do. I'll add stroke to service. I'll add a white stroke to services. Let me look for a stroke. I think that will make it look better. I'll add a white stroke to it. I'll reduce it to 2. I think 2 is okay. 2 is okay. So now with this, I will merge all the layers and proceed with my design. So I've merged all the layers. I'll go to 3D. I'll go to 3D shape. I'll enable it. Okay, I'll reduce it to -1. Okay, nothing else. I will remove this. I will disable this stimulate lightning. Okay, so I will go to shadow. I will enable shadow. Okay, I will reduce it to 6. Then offset -2 for x and y -2. So I think I already have a good design here. So now when you must have completed this, the next thing you will do now is to go to this, use this. We'll be using this. Okay, we'll be using this. So when you click it, you click on transparent. You click on transparent. When you click on transparent, then you go to export. You move this way. Okay, you click on it and go to export image. This time you will be exporting it as a PNG. If you export it as JPEG, it's not going to have a transparent background, so you export it as PNG so that it will have a transparent background. So, but before you do that, there are things I want you to take note of. Don't export it yet. So we'll be going to the Photopea, open up your browser. So I'll drop a link in the description on where you will download the template we'll be using for this design. So, and I'll also advise you, in order to get the process, in order to get the steps which is used in making this wall logo mockup that I'm about to make now, ensure you have a pen and write down the step one by one. So here, click on File, click on Open, locate where you have your this thing, your 3D wall logo mockup template, and then select it. Like I said, the link will be in the description, so try to get it and download it. So open it. So it's loading. You will need a fast internet connection for this to be fast. Actually, I have a good network connection here and I'm using a big phone, so on your phone it might be a little bit slow. So now, having done that, the logo mockup is open now. Click on before we proceed, I want you to do something. Click on image, click on canvas size. Now the canvas size of this template is 2000 pixel width with 1500 pixel height. So now I'll double it on Photo PixelLab. So here I'll go back here, I'll click on this, go to image size. Okay, we are having the width here is 2000 and the height is 1005. I will double it by 2. Since we are having a width of 2000 in our Photopea, I will make it a width of 4000 here. Since we are having a height of 1005 from Photopea, I will make it 3000 and click OK. So the reason why I am doing this is so that when I need to design according to the size of this template here, if I don't do that, when I finally export the image here, the mockup will look small. It will either look small or it will look big, or it might not fit in perfectly into what we are having here. It will not come out nice. So I will take it again. I don't know if I'm confusing anybody. When you come here, ensure you check the size of the canvas in your Photopea. The size of the canvas of the distance, the size of the canvas of the mockup you are using is very important. The size of the mockup you are using, click on image, click on canvas size. I'm having a width of 2000 here and a height of 1500. Double it in your PixelLab app. So probably before you start designing, you can create image size, double it, make sure you double it. My width here is 4000, my height is 3000. I double the size of my canvas on PixelLab app. Okay, so now having done that, let me export this image here. I'll click on image, click on export image, I will export it as PNG and not as JPEG. As PNG, it will have a transparent background. So that's what I've done. It's exporting now, saving image. Okay, so that's it. So now I'll continue with my work here. I'll close this. I'll go to layer. Ensure you write down this step. I'll go to layer. I'll go to smart objects. I'll click on open. So having done that, the next place I'll click on will be on lay. This is the lay here. Let me show you. This is lay. So I'll click on it. I'll go to logo preview and I'll delete it. This is the delete icon here. So I'll delete the logo preview. I'll delete it. Having deleted it, the next thing I will do is I will go to file, open and place. Then I will locate the design I just finished up on the PixelLab app. Okay, so this is the design. I will select it. So it is loading. Okay, it has finished loading. So all this thing depends on the phone you are using and the network connection. It might take a longer time on your phone depending on your phone type and the network connection. So I'll click on file again and then I'll click on save smart object. So it will load and save it as a smart object. Okay, so having done that, I'll click on the lay panel again to close the panel. So I'll click on it. So I'll go to 3D logo. Don't mind me. I'll click on this. It might take time because it might not have fully saved the work. Okay, so that's it. You see, it's automatically converted our PNG image to a 3D wall mockup. So next I'll go to file. I'll then click on export. Export as. You can export it as PNG, as JPEG. All of them they are all good. I will save it as JPEG. I will increase the quality, but 70 is actually okay. Don't mind me. I'm actually raising it to 100, but 70 and above is okay. So I'll click on save and download it. So with that, I already have my. I have my 3D wall logo. Let's check for it on our download. So let's check for it. You can see it here. That is the work. So now I have another second template I have another second PSD template that I want to test out again. Maybe using this second one might help you to understand how the whole thing works. Let me close these ones. Okay, so now I'll click on file. I'll click on open. Now I'm trying to use another one in doing it. I'll try to browse it. This one is okay, I think this one is 3D wood. This is it here. I'll open it up. So it is loading. It is loading. So I'll have to wait for it to load. Okay, so that's it. That's fully loaded. So the next thing I will need to do now is to go to I'll go to layer. I'll then click on Smart Object and click on Open. So it has opened it. I'll go to lay here. I'll then delete this layer 2. I'll delete it. I showed you how you can do that. Then I'll go to don't forget, this image size is very important. Let me check the image size, the canvas size. Okay, the canvas is 2000 pixel width by 850 pixel height. So I'll double it on PixelLab app. I'll click on this image size. Okay, it's 4000. Let 850 will give me 1700 pixel height. 1700. Okay, and I'll click OK. So I'll have to resize this so that it will fit into this. Okay, so that's it. So I will re-export this again. Export image. I will export it as PNG, saving to gallery. I hope I'm not confusing you. If I am, try to watch the video again and again and make sure you understood it. So that's it. I'll click on OK here. So I'll go back to File, Open and Place. I'll locate the PNG file that I just saved now. So this is it. Okay, having done that, I'll go back to File. Then I'll save as Smart Object. It might take time to save. It might take a little bit time to save. I will save as Smart Object. Okay, having done that, I'll close this lay panel and then we'll go to Wood, 3D Wood. That is where I'll see the final work, the final appearance of what I did. It might take time. When you click on it, it might not necessarily take you there because it's still loading. So like I said earlier, it all depends on your phone, the type of phone you are using, and your internet connection. So my phone is 6 gig RAM, 128 gig ROM, and I'm using 4G here, so it might be a bit faster than yours. It all depends on what you are using. So that is it. This is what it looks like. The next thing you will need to do is to go to File, click on File, then Export As. Then I like saving mine as JPEG. Okay, and I love increasing my own quality to 100%. Okay, then you save it, then you download. So that is how you make 3D wall mockup using the Photopea.com. So thank you so much for watching. It might be a little bit difficult for you to understand this actually, but if you want to get it, ensure you get a piece of paper and then write down the steps one by one, after which while practicing it, you go through the steps you must have written down in a piece of paper. I think that is the easiest way you can understand how you can make a 3D wall mockup using Photopea. So see you next classes. So thank you once again for watching. See you next class. God bless you.